All right, welcome back, guys. So basically, we are going to do a single payment this time with time attached to it. And but before we get into it, I just forgot to show you a few things last time, which is basically going back to this business account logged in, and here is that recurring transaction got created. This is a subscription, and another thing is that in the code I actually put up some function there, using WP mail. We will get into much more detail when we analyze the code, but this is something coming straight from WordPress right after the success, like a subscription payment recurring. And this is the post ID it's telling me, right? And here is another one with all that necessary information that not only that we assign, like for example this recurring, these names, these are coming from the WordPress we filled in, but these IDs and such, these are coming from PayPal itself, and it actually showing you if the variables and such it's creating or carrying with it. The post transaction actions all depend on this information. Once again, we will see all that in action in much more detail in a future video when we analyze the code. So now let's get back. Okay, everything looking good here. All right, so we decided not to log out anyway, so let's go back, make a list. Oh, also this time let's have a stopwatch handy, because when we do come back, then we will actually be watching the transaction, how long it stays up, and we're going to set it up for 5 minutes. All right, so here let's go very creatively choose BBB. Okay, great. So now let's go submit. Perfect. And while we are doing that, let's verify at the back end. There we go, our BBB got created with the draft mode. And now we are going to choose a deadline here, 5 minutes. We could choose any one of these, but for this tutorial's sake, we are going to stick to 5. Submit. Now we have a different button showing us the duration, and if we click here, we get this form, and now look, we have a quantity. That number 1 denotes the 5 minutes, the number 2 10 minutes, something like that, so that it's filling it up. Once again, let's go look at this variable here. See, it's carrying it with it, right? And we will see all that in much more detail when we dig into the form code or form setup. So now let's go with BBB. Perfect. And perfect. All right, and this time already pay now because this is not a subscription. So from the balance, let's go. Okay, we have another success. Go back, thank you page, and let's refresh. Oh, there you go. But now let's start the timer on to see how long it stays. Meanwhile, let's go and check what's happening here. Okay, it's perfect. And let's see, and there we go. We have another var dump with all the transaction type, fulfillment, blah blah blah, and all those details is coming straight from our WordPress setup. And now we wait, because after it got created, after within the 5 minutes or so, it should disappear automatically, and we keep checking. boom, it's gone. So when all that was happening, it actually did it. Let's go back again and refresh. Boom, it went back to draft mode. One last time, let's go back to our diagram. Here we go. And this time, home page, make list, insert form, which went successfully, but we chose a single payment with 5 minutes attached to it. PayPal processed it, sent the signal, and this time we went this route, created the list. It was viewable for a little while, and then it was taken out automatically by WordPress scheduler, which we will see in much more detail on the videos that are coming up. Thanks for watching.